Good morning, good morning, good morning, pookies. This video is starting off completely different compared to my normal videos because y'all, when I say I overslept this morning, I overslept. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. Today is Friday, April 25th, and we just made it to our store here in Laurel, Maryland. So yeah, I still wanted to do a quick video for you guys. We are dropping and hooking. It's nothing but straight line backs. I already pulled into the parking lot, did a U-turn and backed up. So once I drop this trailer, all I gotta do is connect to my trailer, drop it in the last empty door, and then move my trailer over. Simple. So we're gonna do that real quick and get rolling. We do have a pickup. We have to go, we're in Laurel, Maryland now. We have to go to Carlisle, Pennsylvania to do a pickup over there at Pratt. So that's on the agenda. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I hope they send me home when I get back. I ain't gonna hold you. It's Friday. That's 300 miles altogether for the day. I'm cool with that. Trust me, I'm cool with that. If you guys want to send me home, send me home. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up, because normally when I think they're going to send me home, they be trying to give me another short run. So we're just going to have the mentality that we are going to have a second load and then go from there. But let me do my intro real quick. For those of you who don't know, my name is Matea. Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to another daily trucking vlog. Guys, it's hot as hell out here already today, and yeah, it's hot. Sun's already out. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. It's not that early, but still. I don't know what's been going on with these raggedy trailers, but they gotta stop. Of course. Of course. Because why would it work, you know? There we go. Alright guys, let's drop this trailer and connect to our empty. Tug test. Thank you. All right, let's move these tandems. Question, guys. Do y'all put y'all's landing gear down first and then pull the fifth wheel? Or do y'all pull the fifth wheel and then put your landing gear down? I feel like that's a good question. I do both. Just depends. I'm already sweating. Y'all know I'm a hot body. So we are dropping our trailer and we're connecting to this trailer. This is the trailer that we brought in, and obviously we're just parking it in the dock door. So yeah, let's do that. Come on. Tug test. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I had trouble with this arm this morning when I was trying to move my tandems. All right, let's open these doors and see what we got. Guys, I'm not playing when I say I'm sweating. Like, it's not even funny. Some boxes fell. Are you gonna fall out or are you gonna stay there? You're gonna fall out. Okay. Anybody else want to fall? I just don't want nothing falling out while I'm backing up. So this is what it's looking like. As you guys can see, everything started falling from up there. Those are all fans. So let's hope nothing falls out. Oh, I did not finish closing this door or opening this door. You guys, not my other camera stopped recording because it said I ran out of storage. I'd never even peeped that it was low on storage. Ain't that crazy? But we still got this camera. I'm gonna have to bring it to my right just a tad bit. If you guys hear that whining, it's the trailer. It's the trailer. It's one of those where the alarms go off when it's low in air, just like the one trailer I had that one video. Let me unlock the fifth wheel. And we can connect back to our empty. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and move the tandems while I'm connecting, because when I connect, the landing gear lifts off the ground, so I can't really do a tug test. It's more so like I don't know, it just gives me a chance to move my tandems before I have to even get out the truck, you know. All you can do is double check and make sure you're locked in. I don't know if y'all can tell, but we are definitely locked in. Estes pulled up. Why y'all so close? Back up. Alright. Estes pulled up. We put the landing gear down already. I don't even think I got enough space to close these doors. Hold on. Damn it. I'm too close to the trailer. We're gonna close our doors out of the way for Estes. But yeah, guys, all we gotta do, well, actually, I'm not gonna show you guys me closing my doors. Y'all know how to do it. I will catch you guys in Carlisle at the pickup. All right, you guys, so I said I was gonna wait to check it back in with you guys when I got to Carlisle, but I just want to let you guys know where we're, I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and say that we are 2.5 hours away from Carlisle, so we should be there a little bit after 1 o'clock. The current time is 10:35, which we're like 5 minutes behind schedule because when I knew I was getting here at 10, I said I wanted to be out of here by 10:30. So, I mean, we're still doing good. It's still good. It's just 5 minutes. But that was the original plan, to leave here by 10:30. So, we should be in Carlisle around a little bit after 1. And it's 123 miles, 123, period. Let's see here. Because I know they're going to BS me with the empty miles. So it's 123 miles, it's 113 empty miles. So that's that 10 mile mark, ain't it? That I be telling y'all about. And then from Carlisle back to the RDC, they are paying 95 miles. I don't know. Come on, car. Light's been green for 10 seconds. I don't know. Sorry guys, I just know this light don't last long at all. I ain't got time to be missing no light. But I don't know what the miles is from Carlisle to the RDC. I do know it's an hour and a half though. So if everything goes smoothly, we should be back at the RDC around a little bit after 3. So we are going to see if we're going to get a second load or not. The day, oh my gosh, guys, it's always, this is going to be a short video anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and chit chat with you guys for a second. It's always the days that I don't record that something happens to me. Tell me why. Wednesday, I'm coming back from, what store did I go to? Let me check. I'm at a red light, by the way. Let me move this so you guys don't hear all that crinkling going on. Wednesday, I went to Randallstown, Maryland. No. I'm lying. That was the last vlog. I went to, this is where I went to. I went to, the Home Depot in Baltimore. And then after I left from there, I went to Cargill in White Marsh, Maryland to pick up and took that back to the RDC, right? Y'all, tell me why I'm on 695 on my way back to the RDC. Why this? Okay, so if you don't know 695 has 695 has 4 lanes. I'm in the second lane from the right, and then obviously there's 2 lanes beside me. I'm sitting there driving down the road, minding my business. Why this camper slash RV, I don't know what the difference is, but whichever one it was, it came by, sideswiped my whole mirror. It didn't break, but it bent my mirror forward, right? And I'm instantly irritated because I'm just like, you're wasting my time now, because at this point I have to do a safety report, and if you don't do a safety report and JV Hunt finds out that you had an accident, you're in trouble. So I instantly pushed the button on the camera because at first I thought the man was trying to leave because he kept going. Well, at first I didn't know it was a man, but yeah, he kept going. So he finally eventually, I start to get over it because I have to fix my mirror anyways because it's bent forwards. I can't see out of it. So he gets over. He ends up getting over. Same time I'm getting over. he jumps out of his camper. If you follow me on my Instagram account, then I already told this story, but he jumps out of his camper instantly. He's like, you know you hit me, right? You know you hit me, right? Mind you, I'm on the phone trying to get in contact with the office. And I'm like, no, sir, you hit me, but go off. I didn't say go off. I was like, no, you definitely hit me. And then he was just so adamant that I hit him. Mind you, if logically speaking, if my mirror hit your mirror, wouldn't my mirror be folded towards me and not bent forwards? Right? Make it make sense. So so finally somebody answers the phone, and as they answer the phone, I'm like telling the man, I'm like, I literally have a camera in my truck, like blah blah blah. So the person from the office, they're like, Mateo, what's going on? I was like, hey, did my video come through? Because I pressed the button on my camera. I was like, this man in this camper is trying to say that I hit him, and I know for a fact I did not. And he's like, oh gosh, let me look. So then he comes back and he's like, no, the camper definitely got into your lane. So clear as day, the video shows the camper getting into my lane. Our mirrors collide. Cool. So I'm telling the man, I'm like, sir, I was like, they have the footage. I was like, they're telling me clear as day you came into my lane. He was driving crazy anyways. Like, he was zooming down the road. 695 was so backed up. I don't even know why he was going that fast. Like, where are you going? He was in a rush to go somewhere, because when we were like, it wasn't even no real like talking. Like, I feel like the situation would have went differently if he would have got out. He said, I'm so sorry, like, are you okay? How are you? Like, nothing. Like, he like jumped out instantly, was like, you know you hit me, right? So instantly I'm on defense mode, because this is a grown ass man talking to me crazy. And I'm like, first of all, you can back up away from me. And so I told him, I was like, no, I got video footage of you hitting me. They're telling me that you hit me. So he's like, oh, so you're on the phone with your superior? You need to tell them to send you the video so I can see that I hit you. I said, they're not going to do that, sir. And then so he walks over to his camper, he fixes his mirror, and then he was like, well, I don't have any damages, so we can just leave if you want. Sir, my mirror is literally bent forward. Just because you don't have damages on your mirror does not mean anything. Even if my mirror was fine, I still have to do a safety report. So I literally was like, you can't leave. I was like, I have to do a safety report. He gets even more agitated. And I'm just like, and he's just like, and then at this point, he's like following me. And mind you, I'm on the phone with one of my dispatchers from the office. And I'm like on the phone telling this man, like, sir, stop talking to me. Like, I literally kept repeating myself. I was like, sir, stop talking to me. Sir, stop talking to me. Sir, stop following me. Sir, back up. Sir, get away from me. And like, I want to say my dispatcher's name so bad, but I keep catching myself. He's just like, Mateo, are you cool? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, but I don't know what his problem is. I'm like, I'm telling you to back up. Why are you still over here? So I had to call the police. Maryland police was like, oh, we're not sending nobody out there, because he asked me, he was like, is there any damages to the vehicles? Is there any fluids or fuel on the ground? Is anybody injured? And I answered no to all those questions. And he was just like, okay, we'll just exchange insurance information, and we're not coming out for that, basically is what they said. So I'm just irritated, because at this point I have to call safety, file a claim or a report, and safety's like, oh, we have to send an adjuster out to you, da da da. And I'm just like, okay, but my mirror is not really damaged. Like, I can bend it back into place. I was like, but I just don't want to touch it unless I get the okay, because, you know, we gotta take pictures and stuff. He was like, yeah, but it's part of the process. We have to contact an adjuster. So the man, he comes back over, and he was like, well, what are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? And I'm just like, sir, I have to file a claim with my safety department. Can you stop talking to me? Like, I'm literally, at this point, I'm just irritated with the man. I'm talking to him like, stop talking to me. Leave me alone. I don't even want to talk to you for real. So he gets irritated again. he goes, and at this time he goes into his camper. So after I got off the phone with safety, I go back over there, and I have to knock on his door because safety told me I had to exchange information with this man. License, insurance, phone number, you know, all the good jazz. I go knock on his door. He's not answering, but I see he's on the phone with somebody. So I'm assuming he's on the phone with either his insurance or something. I don't know. But come to find out, he's on the phone with JB Hunt. And it's the lady from safety. She's like, Matea? And I'm like, yes. And naturally, I went to go grab his phone because she's calling my name. That was just a natural instinct of mine. I went to go grab his phone, and he like snatched his phone from me. He like snatched it and was like holding it up to my ear for me. I was like, I get it, it's your property. I was like, that was just a natural, like, I just like, she's calling my name, like, hello? You know what I'm saying? Like, and he like snatched his phone and was like, okay, sir, it's not that serious, it's not that deep, but whatever. So I talked to her for a minute, and I'm like, yeah, I already talked to Garcia from safety, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, I know. She's like, I have your claim pulled up right here. She says, you can tell she's just like trying to get him off the phone, right? And so we get to talking or whatever, and then she's like, okay, well, just finish exchanging information, and, you know, just take your pictures. And the guy, he cuts her off. He was like, can I leave? After we exchange information, can I leave? And she's just like, yes, sir, you can leave after you guys exchange information. I'm just like, okay. So we do all that, and so then after we exchange information, he gets in his camper, he wastes no time and just peels off, just jumps back into traffic, like cut people off. I'm like, that's your problem right there. I don't know where he had to go. He had somewhere to be, apparently. But I'm just like, why is every time I'm in a situation, I always get the aggressive people? Like, I really truly feel like if I was a man who stepped out of that truck, he would have not came at me the same way. And if so, they probably would have been fighting on the side of the road. Like, there is no reason why he came at me so crazy. Like, I was getting out the truck expecting, like, hi, how are you? Like, oh my gosh, like, assess the situation. Like, is there any damage to your vehicle? No, he didn't do none of that. So yeah, that's what happened to me on Wednesday, y'all. And I'm just like, it's always the days that I do not record that something like that happens. I was like, dude. And then I finally get a call back from Garcia from safety, and he's like, yeah, I finally got in touch with the adjuster. They talking about some 2 hours. Y'all know I was sat on the side of 695 for 3 whole hours. 3 hours on the side of 695. 695 was so busy. It was like, because they had one lane blocked off or whatever. They was doing construction. Like, it was so backed up. It was ridiculous. It was, oh my gosh. And I'm just sitting there waiting. I got so bored, I ended up making a freaking TikTok. But I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. So I finally got back to the yard around, it was somewhere between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. It was like one of those odd times. And he was like, did you beat the guy up? I was like, no. I was like, but if I could have, I would have slapped him. But then that probably would have ended up in an even worse situation. So I was like, no, I just stayed away from him. So he was like, do you want to run a second load? And I was like, not really. He was like, yeah, you can go home. Thank you. But I was like, bro, like, and I was having a good day on Wednesday too. My day started out great. Man, oh man. I said, of course, a day that I'm not freaking recording. But yeah, that was my little story time. Sorry for wasting you guys' time, but that's what happened to me on Wednesday. So I'll catch you guys over in Carlisle. Alright, you guys, the time is 1:41 and we just just got done checking in here at Pratt in Carlisle. I guess the man in there is new because he acted like he didn't know what he was doing. What is wrong with people? Just be in your freaking face. Like, get out of my face. Thank you. But, we have to drop our trailer in door 51. 57? 51. I'm going to just say 51. And then we got to come back because the docks are on the other side of the building. So we got to go all the way around. And then we got to come back to this side and pick up our preloaded trailer. So yeah, that's what we are doing. scam likely. No, get off my phone. Hey y'all. So where did we leave off? Because I don't think I checked in with you guys at the pickup. You guys saw me drop my trailer. You guys saw me pick up my trailer. But I didn't get on the camera and check in with y'all. So yeah, it was like an hour and a half drive back to the RDC. It's currently 4:24. We just parked up because I did not have a second load. Did I do my unloaded call? Yeah, I did. Okay. So there ain't really much else to it. Today it's hot outside, y'all. It's so hot. And I think I want a margarita now that it's the weekend. But I need a nap. I need a little snooze because I am going to see Sinners tonight. And that's not until 10 o'clock. And if I stay up between now and then, I'm not going to make it through the movie. But everybody says it's really good. Like, so if you've seen it, did you enjoy it? Let me know. Let's talk about it down in the comments because I would have been watched it by now, by the time this video comes out. But yeah, I'm going to go home and enjoy my weekend. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video because I don't got nothing else to say per usual. Like, comment, and subscribe. And like I always say, you guys stay safe on them roads. Okay. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.